Hello, babes. Welcome back to GSA. Today we got a 16 match between Auntie and Weegee. Auntie, an up-and-comer, and Weegee, a young star, definitely rose pretty quickly and a hard grinder. However, where's Weegee been in the recent times? I haven't seen Weegee at all recently. I think school's got the best of him, and that might hurt his consistency quite a bit. But Auntie is there all day, like 5 hours a day, just grinding 16 star. And right away, both of them going to start. Auntie's slacking a little bit. So you have the wonderful intro. Don't you guys just love the hype of the intro? The nice little music, and as you get closer and closer to Mario jumping up pipe, the music, like the pitch of the song just gets higher and it stops right before Mario jumps out the pipe. It's so hype. And then you see it 1,000 more times and you're just like, please get this over with. I don't want to see this anymore. Alright, Lactus skip. Auntie lining it up. A little slower setup. Oh, and he fails it. That's not a very good start. Takes your extra time to line up Laxy skip and then fails it. That's a rough one right there. But LBOJ is a killer too. Can easily mess this up. And Weegee going for instant long jump. Oh, he almost failed that. That was really close to him just slipping out. But Weegee picks up the slack. Alright, now it's Auntie's turn. Auntie actually, I think one of the top 16 runners said that Auntie has the best LBOJ. And if he mashed faster, he'd get really good entry times. Oh, Weegee, that was a massive fail. I think he went for a box rollout movement and ended up over there. I was trying to make sure Auntie got LBOJ. So I don't know what cycle Weegee did. He might have been going for Skishima and ended up getting Shake. I'm not 100% sure. But okay, so Weegee getting the throw. Sorry, I had something to take care of real quick. Auntie not doing as massive a throw as Weegee. So not a bad dark roll for both of them. Sadly, Auntie didn't have a good start to back up his dark roll. Didn't get a sub 3. But Womps, man, Womps is not an easy stage. There's only 3 stars and it can still throw you off quite a bit. But we'll see how this goes for both runners. Let's see what Weegee starts with. Okay, he's gonna start with Owlus. He might go for double jump. It looks like he's going to. Oh my god. Alright, Weegee nailing double jump Owlus. And meanwhile, poor Auntie can't even contest the double jump Owlus, goes for full setup and does get it. And there's no way that Weegee's gonna go for full setup after doing double jump Owlus. That'd just be insane. Oh, what? No. Okay, I guess Weegee just went for full setup, even though he just did double jump Owlus. You never know. Anti nailing his plain triple jump powerless. It's pretty decent. Another thing about double jump owless is the movement that Weegee does to get up to the cage is much easier to get past, because when you do fence clip you can just lose a bunch of speed, and you can also get your double jump eaten on the stairs randomly. There's really no consistent way to avoid that, and that would basically lose a lot of time. So now we're going down to SSL. I know Anti doesn't do the plus that was created by the guy that's commentating, but I think Weegee should be doing it. I don't think I've seen Weegee do another plus in a while. Alright, Weegee, that was a really good angle from him. That was a really solid one. Oh, Anti getting medium bomb. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Medium bomb is so different. The lack of speed causes you have to do an extra ground pound, and you also can't just jump off this hill, and he fails it. That's a really bad fail from Anti. That loses so much time. In addition to all that medium bomb nonsense you have to do. And Weegee really not slowing down, not leaving any openings for Anti, even though apparently he woke up like 30 minutes ago or something. Oh, Anti again grabbing medium bomb and ends up throwing the bomb away this time. The timing on the jump dive is quite different with medium bomb, and Anti not gonna reach the talon either. In that situation, it would have been better to jump dive into the talon, but the movement afterwards is like really sketchy. You can die if you have to jump dive into the talon. So now Anti's finally wrapped it up. He's not as far behind as you would think after the SSL. Wait a second. He did Pillarless. Okay, he is much further than I thought. I forgot he literally just dropped Pillarless. He's gonna do both Volcano Stars now. Going for a Kira boost. A Kira boost is, oh no, he didn't hold the first boost long enough. That's the trickiest part of a Kira boost in my opinion. When you do it, you have to hold the first boost much longer than you would have to hold the other long jump, because it's the same spot. It's just a tiny bit different. Alright, Weegee heading over to the volcano. What I mean hold the first boost, when you're holding down light, you have to hold it much longer before you hit the flame. Or second spot rather, before you switch. And anti-taking death. That's not very good. Alright, that one should be working. Yeah. Oh, Weegee with a bonk. Jumped off a little too early. He tried to go optimal. Alright, both of them doing the same start now. Funny that neither of them do the ground pound strat. The ground pound strat's actually really easy to do. It always surprises me when I see a 16 runner not do it. Alright, side hop. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. When you fail side hop, it's so hard to set your camera back up again. Gets a second try, and Weegee getting a nice box jump. I don't know if he got it immediately, but he probably did. I mean, he's a 16 specialist, man. Alright, Anti's gonna finally be able to head over to HMC, but he has quite the deficit to make up. And the deficit in the later half is not that good to run against when you're playing against someone who's really consistent at the later half. But you never know, stuff like BOJs can really ruin a player. Alright, Anti getting it first try. No problems there. Weegee missing a speed kick right there, but that was a quick backup. Heading over to... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Alright, Weegee's just gonna take a death here. Alright, I'm gonna take it a little bit safer over to HMC. I don't even know what that thing's called. The liquid, I guess. Punch grab on Mips. Nice. Pretty clean grab. Grabbed him right in front of the door. It's pretty mesmerizing to watch 16 runners do this, because when I do this, it's so much sketchier. Like, you question why I even do this category. And Weegee losing Mips in the door, he has to go and reload the entire area. If he grabbed that star, that would have been awful. He would have had to forfeit if he grabbed that star with that long jump. Oh man. Alright. Anti barely taking the lead here. It's gonna be like a 5-second lead or something. Probably a little less. This is unfortunate for Weegee. The script coming into play, and Weegee missing whips. He's gonna do a side flip backup right here, I think. It's really cool. I like that backup. It's so simple and it's easy to pull off, but it looks really cool. I don't know who wrote this script, but they're doing a good job because I did not see any of that coming. Anti somehow just magically taking a lead, almost losing Mips again. Weegee, you need to calm down. Weegee trying to go a little too optimal. Easy back sub from Anti. Weegee turning his camera to the right, or the left rather, with C right. I got him a little confused right there. Gonna do front sub. And he nails it. That was really nice. Didn't do the lag reduction, but the lag reduction makes it much harder. So pole glitch right here in Fire C. Alright, if Anti failed that, Weegee could have made up his deficit quite a bit. Maybe even take the lead. So now it's up to Weegee to also nail it. Oh, Anti taking Dusty rollout right there. Gonna have to struggle to get up here. Alright, Weegee nailing pole glitch too. That's the nice thing about pole glitch. It saves around 2 seconds, and because of that time save, you can still make a mistake like Anti did and make it triple jump up there. It's like a nice cushion. And Weegee showing them how it's done. Getting the long jump wall kick up there. Oh no! Oh no! Weegee's camera. I think he just forgot how to do his camera right there. This warm-up race for Weegee right now. This is what it's looking like. He's gonna have to find his footing. Oh, he's dead! No way, dude. Man, Weegee, this is how the first race can go sometimes. It can just go so poorly. And Weegee just not gonna finish. And I sympathize with it. There is no way. Auntie would have to throw away a lot of spaghetti for Weegee to come back and win this. Doesn't get the first BLJ. It's not the end of the world for Weegee though. It's a 3-race series. Can still win the best of 3 at worst. But Auntie kind of I think Auntie has to wrap up to get the point. Auntie alone in Sky. This is looking so close. Really feel bad that it ended that way for Weegee. Everything was going so well for him too, and once he exited HMC with 15 stars, it just all went downhill. It just spiraled out of control. And that's how the game can go sometimes. It can just spiral out of control. And the mistakes can kind of get in your head, and it just makes everything so much worse. But yeah, the way Auntie played the rest of this, and I don't think Weegee could have came back. If I'm being honest about it. Auntie making throws look easy. He's one of those runners who grinds throws. Honestly, don't know how people do that. Like, I do throws for 5 minutes, and my like arms feel like spaghetti. I can't even spin the stick anymore. And people like Aki, much younger than me, just doing throws all day, like it's nothing. So that's gonna be the first race to Auntie. Hopefully hop back right into this soon. The good thing for Weegee is when he forfeited, that was a great opportunity for him to take a breather, to get his mentality back in check. He has 2 more races to do. So hopefully he took that nice little breather, got some water, let the mistake sink in a little bit. And now we're back. Both of them pretty synced up. For those wondering why Auntie's timer starts at 3 point whatever that was, he starts his timer when he hears Mar or something like that. Whenever Mario says his own name, he starts his timer. It's pretty weird. But apparently it's the 200 IQ way to start your timer. Alright, let's see if this start goes a little better for Nancy. Alright, both of them nailing it. I love how 16 just has final bosses right in front of you within like 50 seconds. Oh, Weegee taking a double ground pound on a long instant long jump tip and Nancy just BLJing out. Oh no. Weegee eventually getting in there first try. Had a little trouble with the long jump inside the pillar, but that one's rough. Alright, yeah, he did go for box row out last time. Hopefully kind of nail a nice Chia cycle. For those who don't know, Chia is a cycle that's in between, kind of like in between Tsukishima and Shig. That's kind of like the easiest way to explain it. And it saves around a second over Shig, which is the cycle that Anti went for. That was really tight. Weegee with a nice dark rolled. Zaya for 9 weaves. I didn't see what dark roll time Weegee got. Sadly missed that. And Anti getting around the same dark roll time as last run. It's what I said, man. Like, the beginning is a final boss in and of itself, honestly. You have Lactus Skip, that's a 7-second time loss right off the bat. LBOJ can be anywhere between like 2 seconds to a minute sometimes. Dark World can easily be a minute. Oh, Weegee not getting a speed kick up the steps right there. Still going for double jump powerless. And he gets it again. Apparently that's a slippery camera. I'm not going to say the rest of his name. Not going to say the full name, but that's apparently the slippery camera makes it a little bit more consistent. This time he's going for texture setup. I wonder if he did full setup on purpose last time. Alright, both of these guys not having any trouble in WOP so far. Leads around the same. Must be really tough for Anti to go into basement with this big of a lead. I mean deficit. I meant to say Weegee with a big lead, but you guys know what I meant. But as I was saying, Weegee played really well in basement up to HMC. And he's already on track to do it again, getting the hardest start in SSL out the way. Oh, Anti not grabbing the bomb. This time he got big bomb now. So this is a good start for him. B-Day bomb gave him a lot of trouble last time. Anti went, Weegee went for that speed jump right there. anti-doing talents are normally. That flag I kind of charged him, but it wasn't bad. Oh, he landed on the very edge. A lot of people, when they do that star, they hold neutral as they hit the fly guy, and then that keeps most of their speed. And then right before they hit the talent, they hold a direction again. And sometimes you can land on the very, very edge of the platform. It's really scary sometimes because you don't want to slide down. You don't die if you slide down because most of the time you get burned, but it's a stupid time loss to have. That was a big rollout into the start from Weegee. Ended up diving late on purpose. Not on purpose, on accident. I don't know why I said purpose. Alright, Anti's gonna start a bully. That's pretty interesting actually. Weegee in basement so far has impressed me, honestly. Basement for a lot of people in this category just kind of ruins them, but Weegee's doing really well overall. And Anti bailing out right there, just knew it wasn't gonna work. Sometimes you've done a trick so much that you just understand it, and sometimes even if you understand it, you just can't get it. And Weegee balling out, and Anti's gonna die meanwhile. It's a tough trick. The gap just widening here in basement, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Basement's not easy at all. Alright, HMC time for Weegee. Let's see how this goes. Gonna start off with box jump, as people normally do. Nails it. Oh, he went too far. Oh man, there's a range where you want to hold back to avoid the death plane, and Weegee did not hold back far enough. Oh, and Auntie's gonna take a death too. No. For a while, the chef already was on the plate, but someone was cleaning the stairs. The janitor didn't put the sign down, and both of these runners slipping all over the place. Oh, and Auntie again is gonna die. He was way too high, and he dove between the platforms. Oh man. You gotta learn the visual cues. There's a visual cue for where you want to jump off that pole. And Auntie hit it that time. I was praising Weegee's HMC, and not his HMC, but just his basement in general, and then the HMC came alive. Just took him for a ride real quick. But this time, let's see how Mips goes. Oh, he does get the punch grab. That's a quick backup though. This lead kind of feels like what it was as they were exiting Womps. Just a little bit more of a lead for Weegee. And no troubles this time. Weegee waking up a little bit. Was still a little tired. Don't know how he played so well in the first race. And again, getting front sub really well. Alright, fire C time. Let's see how it goes for Weegee this time. Hopefully, I don't know if he did that camera on purpose last time for the ending, but if he didn't, hopefully he doesn't do that again. He's just gonna back out right there. It's gonna cost him the cycle, but it's not the end of the world, especially with a lead this big. Just messing around on the elevator. For those who don't know, the only star that is actually required in the game is the DDD star. Oh, and Weegee's gonna die! No, he's just gonna fall all the way down. I thought he was dead, but... Oh man, that is a massive fall. Again, Weegee with the ending of Fire Sea having some issues. He might have not practiced it at all. He might have just been confident in his ability to do it. And it's biting him. Alright, he's gonna do a much simpler camera right there. And he having so much trouble. I didn't even notice he was trying to do front sub. He's lost his mind. His marbles are all over the table. I don't know why he's doing front sub. I've never seen him do it. But he's out here trying to do it. What? Oh no, an anti... Weegee missing the drill. Anti just gonna forfeit this one. He just wasn't having a fun time. It's rough. It's really rough. But now, since he forfeited, he has to submit a giant essay to GSA about why forfeiting is bad. You should complete every run. And I don't know why that happens with the star door. But if you try to BLJ straight through it, I don't know why. Sometimes you just get your lunch up eaten by the door. But it happens quite a bit. Alright, we're just gonna wrap it up so you can get this point and head over to game 3. his turn to throw off his shows. Show off his throws. I don't even know what I just said, honestly. It's funny because both of these guys are really good at throws. Look at that. The two spinner. I'm so jealous. I can't spin like that. Press 1 if you wish you could spin like this when you were a kid.
It's me, Mario.
Alright, 1-1. The series between these two it's been interesting, honestly. But sadly, it must come to an end. The last race to decide it all. It's funny when both runners get a point because then it feels like the last game is actually a best of 3, and it's no longer a 3-race series. Alright, Weegee coming out in chat saying one of us have to get at least a 16. Alright, with sub 17 as the goal in mind, these runners are going to be starting soon. What do you mean drama? These guys should just setting goals for themselves to get. They're just trying to push themselves to play better.
It's me, Mario.
1-1 series, all the marbles going into this one race right here. Oh, Weegee getting a ledge grab. Gonna go for a backup lack to skip attempt, but he doesn't get the second jump. Oh, and he crawls on accident. Just forgot he didn't have speed. And Anti making the same mistake as last run, and now they're really close again. This went from almost like a 9-second lead to a 2-second lead, and now it's like oh, never mind. Weegee talking to the door on accident, didn't have enough speed, but he does get in there. I was gonna say there's like a 1-second lead, and then Weegee had a lot of trouble getting into the door. Oh, and Weegee having some trouble right here. His section ruined him in the first race too. Anti getting shocked, but that shouldn't ruin anything. Oh, never mind. It ruined quite a bit, actually. I didn't see how the rest of this went. It's possible to make Shig even though you get hit by an amp, but didn't look like that was possible for Anti. And now Weegee's only 2 seconds behind. And Weegee missing the double jump on a double firstie. That was an interesting backup. I've never seen that before. Every time I'm about to say Weegee's catching up, or like right behind him, something happens to Weegee. Alright, neither of them getting sub 3 this time. It's rough out here. Mario is an unforgiving game. That's just how it is. Alright, let's see what Ante starts with. He's been starting with Canless, so just gonna follow the trend. Full setup and everything. And Weegee gonna start with double jump owless. Oh man. Did a jump dive on accident. Hitting too many buttons at the same time. But he gets it 3 for 3. That's pretty crazy. Maybe it's not that crazy and it's just easy. And no one knew. And Weegee doing full setup again, even though he did texture last race. I don't know what goes on the head of Weegee. He's just doing what he feels like doing. Oh, Ante getting a wrong camera. Missed his C down input on Mario Cam. But this time, Ante entering basement with a lead. Unforeseen. Let's see how it goes though. It's not a huge lead. Big bomb for Ante. Weegee 2. Weegee getting Tom of Plus. Man, it sounds so weird to say. Oh, and Weegee almost caught up. Just missed his ground pound input barely. But made up quite a bit of time because of Pillless. The difference in strats. Weegee again making up a little bit of time doing different strats. He might have even taken the lead. This might be the sync. I'm gonna find out. Nah, so close to the sync. The sync got ruined. Wait a second. How did they mess up menuing? How did Anzi mess up menuing? So Weegee took the lead on like a 6-second star. That's Mario. That's Mario right there, dude. A 6-second star, Weegee took the lead, and no noticeable mistake from Anti. Alright, probably gonna do side hop. Yeah. Let's see how this goes for Weegee. Nailed it. And now Auntie's right behind him. Had a little bit of trouble last time, but he also nails it. When Weegee typed that one of us has to get sub 17, like they both woke up. They're bringing out everything right now. They're not ending this race without sub 17. Lava boost from Weegee, gonna go for the pro strat. And he nails it. Oh no, Weegee! Alright, Weegee's gonna have to do elevator tour. He's going for the launch up boost backup? Oh, that was insane. What? I've never seen anyone do that before, actually. I definitely curse Weegee. He tried to do this as optimal as possible, but barely just slipped down. I wonder what the lead looks like now. They're being doing different stars, but I think they've done all the same stars now. Auntie not diving into the star, just decides to turn around and ground pound it. That's not a bad option at all. So yeah, Auntie, it's a minor lead right there. Just a smidge of a lead. Alright, getting box jump. Gonna make sure to avoid the death plane. I know Weegee has that in mind. Both been mailing it. This is a really good race right here. I'm expecting something really dumb to happen now that I said that. I've just ruined everything. Should have just kept quiet and not said that at all. Oh, bad RNG from the boulder. Not sure if Auntie has the lead anymore. We'll see though. I think after this start you'll be able to tell. Alright, oh no, Auntie ruined the sync. What are you doing? No, they were synced. They had to grab the star about the same time. But Auntie missing the star and then taking a massive jump dive into it or something. Oh, and Weegee failing punch grab again, having a lot of trouble with that. Alright, Auntie's in there. And says Weegee. But him getting nice clips right there. Alright, Auntie definitely not doing the front sub this time. Swimming towards the right side of the tunnel. But Weegee, of course, not going to back out on it. It's integrated into his gameplay. Gets it again. Making up a little bit of time over Auntie. Didn't have the cleanest swimming in the tunnel, but still a good time save overall. Oh, Auntie's just gonna not be able to do Polish at all. There's some type of weird backup you could probably do, but oh, and Weegee bonking, both of these guys just not having the fire seat right now. I'm not even sure what cycle Anti's making. He's probably just gonna make it as it's rising. So equivalent fire seas. Oh, it's just all the way down. Alright. Basically equivalent fire seas right here. But nothing bad happened at the end. I didn't want to say anything. I was kind of scared one of them was gonna fall down. Really tight race heading to BLJ's. BLJ's is a killer. Wilco coming out, peeking out of the 50-star door, about to take the wheel from one of these runners right here. Oh, what a bonk from Weegee. Try to do the slide kick. Anti barely dropping the BLJ. Weegee, Wilco coming out. Weegee clipping through with it. Wilco's in the building tonight. Anti barely just getting in there. Both of these runners trying to go for sub 17. Weegee getting the hole in one. Anti barely missing it. Has a deficit to make up and going to Sky. Weegee speeding up. Probably not going to make Monument with this though. Oh, he is. I didn't see how his triple jump went. I thought it went a little poor, but it was apparently way better than I thought. Moving right side, nails it. That was a really good Sky from Weegee. Alright, Weegee nailing basically as good as you're gonna get in a run of a Sky. That Goomba almost hitting Anti. Alright, it's coming down the throws. Weegee, a man who can definitely miss a throw, but it's not often. Oh, bonking into Bowser, that might throw him off a little bit. Let's see how this second throw goes. Oh, he's gonna hit it. Okay, I couldn't see because of his camera. He had me scared for a second. And Weegee nailing all three of his throws like it's nothing. Not leaving a single opening for Anti in the end. And Anti missing the throw, sadly. If it was 70 Star League, this would be really bad for Anti. That'd be like 3 points or something. But Weegee getting a low 16. And Anti can still nail a 16, just has to hit the last throw, even though he doesn't know where anything is. Oh my. Oh, I don't. Oh, and Bowser on the very edge. 16 dead for Anti. Oh man. Bowser on the edge again. This is the trolliest thing I've ever seen. Hello. Okay then, hi.
Hi. Yo.
How you feeling, Weegee? Taking this one?
I guess it went alright. I'll take it. GG's. I'm just sad I didn't get a gold there. That was gonna be a nice gold, but
Yeah, that was a really good Sky.
nothing to complain about, really.
How are you feeling going into the first race? Because I know you said you had just woke up.
Yeah, I was completely anticipating for things to go bad. I mean, in most of these races, I have a pretty solid beginning, but I just think it was gonna fall apart like that. But that's just how this is. I don't know what causes MIPS to go through the door. That keeps on happening to me this past like week. It's kind of weird.
I don't know what that strat that you do. What would cause that?
Yeah.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Sad.
What type of sad? Give me like name it on a scale. How sad?
Probably like a 7 or so. I mean, I'm in the playoffs, so it's like whatever, but I kind of played like I don't belong in the playoffs. So I don't know, kind of, yeah.
It's
I
rough.
didn't get it. Yeah, I couldn't continue at all in the second race. I just my mind just was not at it. The first race was terrifying, the second race was terrifying. The third race was fine until Sky, I guess. I don't know. But
Yeah,
whatever.
you guys are kind of opposite. You were struggling in the start, and Weegee was struggling towards the midsection near the end.
Hmm. I don't have
So,
anything else to add, I guess.
anything you want to say, Weegee?
I don't think so. GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Congrats. You're gonna see both of these guys in the playoffs. Hopefully, they play a little bit more up to their standards there.
Yeah. I feel like 17's
Maybe.
happened more in Division 1 than 2, but I haven't really been keeping up. Is there even a... Never mind.
No,
I think I'm being dumb. Okay,
It's
yeah.
only-
I guess I was kind of just theorizing.
Yeah.
I think I got like maybe like 7 16s in this whole league out of like what 33 races. No, it must have been more 16s than that. I don't know. I played really terribly for most of these races. It's just nerves, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
rough. So we're just gonna wrap this up. This is the last race of the night, sadly. So thank you all
Bye.
for watching.
I love Benny.
I love Benny. Hopefully you guys tune in tomorrow for some more action.
Peace out.